Today's video is gonna be a little different. It's not about check because I believe that there is more to life than just work. Now listen to this again. There is more to life beyond work. So this video is for those who are confused, they don't know what to do in the off season. There are two things you can do. First is that you can utilize the time to work on your soft skills, like you can practice your typing skills, you can learn new questions which comes very often. You can learn Excel, you can spend some time with your friends and family or pets. I have pets. I have two cats. You can see them in the background, they are playing together. I like to spend some time with them. Or you can read books. So today I'm going to recommend some of the books that I have read, and reading those books had some sort of influence on my life. So the first book that I'm going to recommend is अरे चेतन भगत किसने डाल दी यार? It's The Real Warren Buffett. Surprisingly, the best book I have ever read on investing. Trust me, I have read The Intelligent Investor also. Here it is. It's by Benjamin Graham. Now, Intelligent Investor is a traditional book, still a good book by Benjamin Graham. He was actually the mentor of Warren Buffett. I don't know how much relevant the book is in today's scenario, but if you're interested in buying companies and not just stocks, then you should definitely read this book. I was not able to complete the book though, because you can see it's so massive. Coming back to The Real Warren Buffett, this book is based on 4 major principles. So the first principle is that you go to stock market only to see if people are offering things which are available at stupidly low prices. Second principle is that you do not need to worry about the economy as you cannot predict it. Buy companies which will do pretty well regardless of the economy. Third principle is that you should buy the company and not a stock, which is pretty self-explanatory. Last and the fourth principle is that you should build a portfolio of businesses. As you cannot make tons of good decisions in life, you can only make few good decisions. So you should not rely on few good decisions. In the same way, you should not rely on few businesses. So you should build a portfolio. Our next book is The Intelligent Disobedience by Ira Shalif. In a way, we are all somehow programmed to respect the authority and obey what we are told to do, but it's not always necessary to obey the orders, as that might lead you to put yourself at some risk or harm. So this book tells you the situation where it is okay to disobey orders to save yourself from harm and unnecessary risk. It's a good book, very concise. Next book is a book that you should definitely read before you die. Very famous book. I'm talking about none other than Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book is about training your subconsciousness, which is responsible for driving your actions to make any business successful. This book has changed my relationship with the money and mine. Though I do not agree with everything that's written in the book, still there are so many takeaways. It's a good read. Before we jump to the next book, I want to talk about why I started reading books and why you should too. So I just picked up a book one day and started reading, not knowing whether I would like it. The name of the book was You Can Win by Shiv Kheda. After I started reading, I felt some stimulation in my head. I started thinking about myself and started to learn about my behavior patterns, how I talk to myself and deal with myself. I learned new things by just reading the book at my place. I read about it. Basically, reading improves your focus and memory and also improves your mental health. Now I know that reading is not everybody's cup of tea, so you can try out listening to the book. Lots of options are available today. One of the options, Kuku FM. Now Kuku FM is a platform where lots of audiobooks are available. If you are interested, you can sign up using the link given in the description. You'll get 50% off on your first purchase. I'll get a little commission, so it's a win-win. Next up is one of my favorite book. Name of the book is It's Not the Big That Eat the Small, It's the Fast That Eat the Slow. Now this is a book that talks about business running and how momentum and speed are crucial to sustain any business. So many businesses have gone bankrupt because they were slow to change. Examples like Kodak, BlackBerry and Yahoo comes to mind. So if you're interested in running a business or already running a business, you can give this book a read. It's a good book. Next are two different books. They are kind of similar. First is How to Talk to Anyone. Now if you do not go out much and if you are an introvert just like me, you should just go ahead and grab this book and a cup of coffee. In literal sense, this book will tell you how to talk to anyone. Now the second book is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Now Dale Carnegie is one of the most famous writer and coach. He has written many pieces about self-improvement, corporate training and public speaking. Two of his most famous books are Stop Worrying and Start Living and The Art of Public Speaking. Now I have not read the next book. It's called Quiet Influence. Again, if you are an introvert and still want to have an influence over people around you, you should definitely try this book. Again, this is a very famous book for self-improvement. I'll be updating you once I complete this book. Lastly, if anybody is interested in reading a book related to stock market and they do technical analysis of stock market, I would recommend you to read Technical Analysis of Stock Trends Now this book is a little expensive, but it's worth it if you are interested in doing technical analysis. This book is a little expensive, but it's a good book. This book will open up your mind, and this book will tell you how to think while you're doing technical analysis. This is all for my recommendations. If you're new and want to start reading especially self-help books and don't know where to start, I would suggest you to read one of the two books. First is Attitude is Everything by Keith Harrell, and the second is You Can Win by Shiv Kheda. These two books are very basic about self-awareness and self-improvement. I also have a lot of other books, and I don't know what to do with these books. I'm gonna show some of them to you. So this is just one lot. I don't know what to do with them. I have another lot. Let me just bring it. This is another lot that I have, and there are so many others also. I don't know what to do with them. So if anybody has any idea what to do with these books, please let me know in the comment section. I'm ready to donate also. If anybody wants any of the book, I'm gonna give you a list somewhere in the description or maybe on the screen. So you can see what books that I have. If you want any of the books that I'm ready to donate, you can mail me. You can get my mail from the about section of the channel. You can mail me with the address and the transportation cost. I'm happy to donate. And that brings us to the end of the video. Like always, like and subscribe if you find the videos helpful. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.